Alright, guys, I'm back for extra content for episode 32 of Ninja Steel, which is, of course, the anniversary episode. Okay, well, let's get to it. Someday I'll most likely have the panel that we should have, which is a table of three, and we're all talking about it. But instead, no, I have to listen, take notes. Here we go. So, number one, the first one I usually listen to. He said it's a good episode, needed more time. I agree. I agree, actually. It's like Familiar Red, and the funniest part is not Familiar Red, sorry. Forever Red. They actually wanted it to be a two-parter, but thanks to whoever, they had to make it one-parter. So just to note, technically Forever Red was supposedly be a two-parter, but somebody said no, we gotta make it one episode. Might be Saban's, not sure. And of course, this episode was lots of fun, which I agree. I actually want to watch it again. Crazy enough, I actually do want to watch it again because I'm pretty sure while I was taking notes, they did lots more stuff, which is kind of funny because I was like, yeah, I was making sure I write all the people who paired up with each other, and I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't see the blue, yeah, the ones in the first place. It's like, yes, you have them both together in an episode, but did you have them fight together? Are you saying no? Are you freaking kidding me? It's like, yeah, well, that's a bullcrap, man, and frick that. You should have got Kendall back over here in this piece. It's like, yeah, you should have had freaking damn Kendall. Heck, you could have had the Red Ranger of Dino Charge, even though that would have, caused some circumstances. But either way, it's like, yeah, it would have been cool, and then they would have had Gia and Tyler would have had a passerby, a nice little reference to the fan video they made, which that would be kind of cool. That would be like, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, anyways, yeah, this is gonna be a little bit repetitive, so bear with me. Anyways, Tommy's home. JJ is their kid. They establish that JJ exists. This is all because of Legend of the Dragon, which is a graphic novel that's gonna come out in November, December. And note for the person who did comment in one of the videos said the reason why they made this episode is because the episode was based on Legacy Wars. I tried. The thing is that if it was based on Legacy Wars, you know for a fact that they would actually have smacked freaking Legacy War commercials on on it. They would have made sure that every single commercial break you'll see Legacy Wars, but we didn't. So I'm sorry to tell you this, but I kind of can't freaking lean on and say yes, that is so true. It might be a little bit true, but if it was really true, they would have actually pony up the cash and actually said, "Hey, let's put." Anyways, and Kat is supposed to be JJ's mom, so I guess what happened, even though it's truly weird, is I think Kat got taken first, then Tommy. Plus, they already have Kat. They have Kat. They could have easily have gotten a freaking voice over that says, "Yeah, I'm coming, Daddy." Oh, your dad's home? All right. It's like something like that, just fill it in so it's like, oh, so Tommy first, then Cat. But then the funniest part is like if it's Tommy first, then Cat, then it's like, oh, because then the kid most likely might be fearful of his dad. That's gonna be some freaking therapy that got to get going on because if his see the dad take his mom, well, oh frick. Other hand, if the mom was taken first, that makes sense because then when Tommy was taken, it makes sense because he's like, oh hey Tommy. He's like, yeah, it would be cool. It's like, hey Tommy, I took your wife. I took your wife. That would have been cool. That would have been freaking damn cool. It's like I took your wife. Then anyways, Tommy, Tommy got nabbed. We cut into the intro, but the thing is that I agree solely what he said is that this is actually a serious moment and it would have been cool to at least instead of ninja steel super ninja steel super. At least the good news is that what you could have freaking done was make Ninja Steel actually look super cool by just having the title boom Ninja Steel. That makes it look already cool because you just said freak it. We're not gonna give you the damn stupid theme song. We're just gonna go Ninja Steel and just have the usual thing of where it flames and then it turns into normal. Then we continue on with it. You could have looked cool, but chances are, what I have to say in the end is that the cat lady most likely had something to say. She had something to say, something to add in. She got three things to add in this episode. Let me continue on before I actually talk about what happened when it comes to writing. So, anyways, Mick actually gets the Rangers. It turns out the hidden Rangers, the Sages, the Strangers, or Wes, Gemma, and Coda. And well, Brody knows Wes. I already talked about that in the episode review with the fact of then if they're in the same dimension, that means that their history book has to be different, right? So that means the history classes, they might have already talked about that one time where Wes actually went against a bunch of freaking damn robots and was saving the world. Yeah, my gosh, that was the craziest freaking damn before the finale I ever seen. It's like holy crap. Holy crap. So yeah, there's other dimensions. There's three in all. Lord Draven, they go to Tommy's house. Odious is helping them, so she can get this world. So this dimension will be hers. The two other dimensions will be other. Now, Odious uses the magic. I already said that in the freaking episode review. It's like, well, if you're able to use your damn magic, how about you don't use the damn stupid big fat beam that you use to freaking damn make them big? Why can't you use your damn magic to actually grow the monsters your damn self? It's like always I'm gonna yell at that because it's like she has a hammer. Use the damn hammer already. Use the damn hammer. If you already show that she can use magic, use the damn hammer. It's like so many freaking wrong turns here where it's like, damn, if she got the magic, she might as well have a spell book. It's like, here is some monster warriors I know that we call the Galactic Ninjas. And it's like, yes, I'm summoning monsters now from the book. We don't need the damn crowd anymore. It's like, yes, that's exactly what they should have went for. But frick it, heck, we didn't even see the crowd at all today either. So, of course, they were in another dimension. So, anyways, yeah, we find out that Tommy over there is a robot. It's a good idea that they didn't give mystery of, did Tommy actually betray everyone now, or maybe it's the Green Candle, or it's like something. Anyways, we got the antiverse, which is the fourth dimension. Which, it's not called the antiverse. It's called the Anniverse. Like anniversary? Her, her, her. Okay, let me count that as four. The cat lady got to do four things. Four crappy things, man. Anyways, there's captured rangers. The clones are effective, even though when it comes to changes of their suits, it did a nice job. It's like even though it was minimal changes, it did a nice job to actually make the suit look evil. So they go to save the others. Tommy actually saves the rescue team and smart thinking using a dino gem because, well, yeah. And I already talked about this too, where it was like beforehand, before I even knew about the Master Morpher, before all this, I was like, hey, you maybe should actually allow Tommy to be able to switch back and forth and show what abilities he can do. Like, for instance, for Turbo, sorry, but let's just say Turbo, for instance. Turbo, he's able to shoot guns. He has a big sword. And Zeo, he has a big sword. He has a gun too. And Mighty Morphin, he's able to do some more of his fighting skills. And of course, with his White Ranger power, he's able to do fighting skills. I think he's able to do some ninja stuff, and he's able to use his Saba. So all of that, it's like all of that, and they did it, and it's like good for you. But you didn't do the next step. Do it for the others as well. I already talked about this. We're just talking about extra content I didn't see. Apparently, there's no red turbo, which yeah, no red turbo. It would have been cool if they actually had two Turbo Rangers. That would have been cool. It's like, yeah, Tommy's like, hey, TJ, you want to do something kind of interesting? Oh, sure. Turbo! And he's like, shift into the turbo, and he takes his key and changes it. It's like, yeah, so same thing like I said in the review, which is, if you didn't watch the review, come on, guys. This is a two-parter. This is a two-parter. Yeah, so in the review, I was like, yeah, so he has a Master Morpher 2. His Master Morpher is different because, well, it's either A, he decides to do what happened in Power Rangers Zeo and Turbo, which is he actually flick his wrist going, and then it's like, there you go. He has his Turbo Morpher already right there. He gets his key. He turns into Turbo. And, of course, if he wants to turn back in space, he goes again and go, and there you go. It's like, if we're not going to give him a freaking Master Morpher, we can just allow him to actually have a lower down version. So it's like, if you do have two powers, then that's how you do it. If you don't have two powers, if you have more than two powers, you're gonna have to get a Master Morpher. If you don't have two powers, you don't have. You actually just go, which of course Rocky's the exception. Also, Kat is the exception because she has three. Gia, of course, Gia should have been able to do it because, duh. It's like because duh, she has the freaking damn Yeah, she's like she should have been already been using her freaking super mega force morpher. Just saying. So she should have been. If no one was able to change back and forth, she should have been the only one who was actually able to change back and forth because she definitely had the technology. I know. Anyways, they split for stock footage. Team Megaforce, Team Ninja Steel goes to Draven, and well, Team Victory, Team Veterans goes to rescue the other Rangers. Sarah's a bit of a fool because, well, yeah, apparently that was part of that movie, and I did think that was weird as frick. It's like, huh? It only works for Ninja. For this, it's basically, Sarah, you're a freaking damn fool. Ties Brody to a box, and then there we go. Anyways, the arrows were grabbed, the Rangers were saved. Master Morpher, that was a genius. That's what he said. It's like, it's a genius idea. Me, I'm like, you should have stepped a bit further. I always will say this, step a bit further. If you have more Rangers out there who have the same powers, well, not same powers, but if they have more than enough powers to actually be like, yeah, they should be able to switch too, do it. Do it. Anyways, the Ninja Steel Rangers got knocked down, and then all of a sudden, Ninja reveal, which he says is fine, but for me, I'm like, no, those 10 Rangers, only 3 of them are able to really do it because only 3 of them were trained in Ninjetti. Like I said in the freaking episode review, is that, yeah, only 3 of them knew Ninjetti. So since only 3 of them knew Ninjetti, only 3 of them could have done it. Okay, oh yeah, and no, no, no. And Countdown and Destruction, I was going to say, oh, but TJ can do it too. It's like, nope, TJ can't do it either. It's like, TJ didn't do it either. Only thing that happened is that they stood up and then they're like, what was it? It wasn't Go Galactic. Anyways, what they usually say, and then puff of smoke, poof, and now they're the Blue Ranger. So it's like, yeah, that's not Ninja reveal either. Sorry, dude. Anyways, it was a great battle. He said it was a great battle. Draven grew, Falcon Zord. Oh my gosh. And it's lame that the Rangers just shot all the Rangers. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure what they should have done is have more Zords being summoned. Like I said, it's like in that video. Yeah, it's like I made another video that talked about the Master Morpher and how did it happen? How did the Falcon Zord come back? And all the craziness of holy crap, what happened thanks to crazy enough Super Mega Force. Super Mega Force. Sucky season, but it actually did some good things. Who knew? Gosei did something good. Good for you, Gosei. I diss your ass, but apparently it looks like you actually did more good than ever. Now you're a step up before freaking damn what was his name? Sentinel Knight? Yeah, the dumbass. That dumbass right there. He's like, you did better than him. Anyways, so the sentimental passing of the torch and the acting and writing was good. The reason why the acting and writing was good is because it was Jude Lin, folks. Jude Lin wrote that whole entire thing. That's what I believe. He wrote that whole entire thing. Could it be the Hasbro writers? Possibly, but nah. It was Jude Lin. Jude Lin wrote this whole entire thing, and the cat lady was like, "Oh wait, but I didn't get to do anything in this episode." And he's like, "Fine, you get to put in 4 things." Okay, Brody gets to say epic. They when they show up and and for the final battle, they get to say ninja reveal. You put Ninja Steel intro in there, and this and oh yeah, the antiverse. Yes, the bad guy came from the antiverse. Get it? Anniversary. It's like, oh great, yeah, you did your 4. Good job for you, cat lady. Go get your paycheck and get out of my way. I still gotta finish stuff. It's like that's most likely what happened. That's what happened with Jude Lin. It's like Jude Lin. It's like, oh god, man. The sooner or better that we fire her ass and I get to retire, or heck, I just need to leave. But I bet pretty sure she's gonna get fired. The better, because frick this. I'm done. I'm done. Who knows? Maybe Hasbro would treat him nicer and maybe he'll stay. Who knows? Anyways, yeah, it's like, where did TJ hear Draven about? Where did he meet Draven before? And technically, bring in the comic book. It's like, that's a good idea. So, Power Rangers in space, it would be cool that they're like, yeah, Power Rangers in space, they might have encountered Draven when it came to the gap between Countdown to Destruction and the team up for Lost in Space. I mean, Lost Galaxy. It would be a good idea that in between that, he might have met Draven. That would be pretty cool. Oh, yeah, and also he has Forever Red, too. Yeah, TJ has Forever Red, and who knows what TJ actually told Andros. Yeah, at that point, it's like, it's like, hey, you're not gonna support my blue? It's like, no, dude, I gotta do turbo red, man. It's like, oh, fair enough, but meet you at the mega ship. Oh yeah, remember the mega ship got destroyed. Oh yeah, frick. Anyways, some extra content actually happened, which, yeah, I saw it. I didn't really actually look into it, but yep, Neo Saban somehow that freaking YouTube channel is freaking awesome because they got more and more crap. Yeah, somehow they got that freaking leak nugget, and it's like, holy crap. But yeah, Hasbro, though legendary Power Rangers and also Neo Sabans, you're pretty sure you need to make those two work for you. You need to get them to actually go to your website, go to the YouTube page of Power Rangers, and allow them to run it because I'm pretty sure they would do an awesome job. Just make sure you give them extra cash so they can actually say, "Oh, here is the freaking White Ranger," or "Here is all the toys that Hasbro's coming out with." It's like they're doing the promotional stuff for you, and they're doing. I think they might be making money, but if they are, so at least they'll make actual money that actually will be legal. Anyways, let's get on to the second person. The second person said it's not a perfect, but it was an enjoyable episode. Lots of love was received. This was rushed. Oh, damn. There is, of course, deleted footage. There could be a extended cut coming our way, which is like, I never even saw the extra footage. I mean, the extended cut for Super Mega Force. And of course, chances are I don't want to. Hell no. But I'm just saying, if they get an extended cut, but this doesn't, that is some complete bullshit. So hopefully there is a extended cut that's coming very, very soon. Hopefully. But anyways, Tommy starts to, yeah, we're gonna continue on with this whole now as we're being repetitive. Tommy started, this is the Dino Thunder house, so yeah, correction, I think I already corrected myself in, no I didn't. Anyways, yeah, it turns out the Dino Thunder house, yes, this is the Dino Thunder house. Yes, Reef Side is the place where he was in Dino Thunder, and well, there's bunches of trees and crap. He's like, yeah, so he didn't, yeah, so he actually allowed trees to grow for some reason, and I guess, yeah, he just allowed it to be a secluded area, unlike when we saw it in Dino Thunder, where it's like, yeah, there's no trees, there's no nothing. I don't know why exactly you have trees growing there. I don't know. That's weird. But of course, yeah, he's married. He has a son, and Legend of the Dragon. Yep, that's what this is. Yeah, it's like it's giving a nice little nod to the comic books now. So, anyways, Cloak Sages and they knew who Wes and Tommy is, and it's like, well, that makes sense, I guess, because, well, again, I have to admit, even if it's not Power Ranger related, I have to say, well, Wes has to be in the history books because of Power Ranger relations. As for Tommy, he's an archaeologist, he's a doctor. Chances are he has to be in a history book because maybe he found. Well, he found a dino gem, so chances are I bet he found some bones too. And it's like, oh, that's remarkable. We need to put him in the book because he found this certain thing. So it's like, yeah, those two are definitely in the history books. That explains a lot of why they know those two. They have to be in the history books. Anyways, Coda was enjoyable. Gemma actually is missing some of her quirks that she had in, of course, RPM. But of course, like I keep on saying, I said this in the review, is Jim should be there. Jim should definitely be there, but he's not. It sucks. Anyways, they have to find Tommy. Apparently, this is, some people say, is a watered down version of Shattered Grid. And well, it turns out that no, they wrote this before the comic even showed up. So it's like, oh, who copied whom? Also, like I said, the previous one, the guy actually said that it was based on Legacy Wars. I mean, yeah, Legacy Wars. So maybe it's, I don't know. So Tommy's a robot, Annieverse, movie footage used, tied in well, Tommy versus Tommy, Master Morpher, final battle, no morphing roll call, sad. Extended fight scenes, hopefully there are some. Crazy enough, Falcon Zord. Apparently Tommy and Kat did hold hands, Dimensional Remote was in comic, and the brothers didn't fight together. That's basically the whole entire thing. Yeah, so there you go, extended content.